Last time.
Check.
Check.
Episode 8. Take 1. All right. Welcome to the show.
We did it. Another one.
We did it. Still alive. One more day.
Can't stop us.
I don't understand how, but we're here.
They keep trying to shut us down. We just keep on coming. Shout out to Martin Scorsese. Huge fan of the show. We're a huge fan of your work too. So if you ever want to come on, just let us know. Martin Scorsese, baby.
All right,
Yep.
everybody. I need to pump it back up. Let's get a little more energy. Right?
Yeah, man. I need more energy, man. I need more energy. Come on. What the fuck is taking so... There it is. There it is. There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Late Night, Date Night, Daytime, Day Grind. Wherever you are, whenever you are, thank you for tuning in.
How are you? Thanks. Thanks for being here. Big day for sports.
Big day.
Big day for sports.
This is going to get released, keep in mind, probably like the month, 2 months later. But
Don't care.
Big day today.
Don't care. You know why? Because last week I wanted to talk about it. So this week I'm going to. We're already a week late. Tom Brady finally retires.
Boo.
Well,
I love Brady. I'm booing his retirement because I want to see him play more.
Well, you know, after
And he was
seeing
in
him play
Tampa.
this last time. Yeah, I mean, that is true.
Well, you know, he's got that jiu-jitsu instructor in his brain.
Yeah, I guess
Jiu-jitsu instructor, man. I'm
Jiu-jitsu
get some
instructor. That's all right. That's
still
all right.
off beer.
So, retires. Finally calls it quits after his divorce with, what's her name? Giselle. There we go.
Bündchen. I don't really know how to say her former last name.
Bündchen.
Bündchen. The Bündchen babe.
Signs a $375 million contract with Fox for 10 years.
He had already signed that contract from when he was to retire.
Ah,
Contract was already done. They
okay.
were just waiting for him.
Well, that's perfect. I believe that's more than he made in his entire football career without endorsements.
Probably, yeah. Probably paid from the teams.
Without
probably
endorsements.
accurate.
Which is pretty dope. That's quite the retirement, you know, to quit your job and get a better job.
I mean, that's like, we're talking like Charles Barkley, same thing. He makes more TV money than I'm sure he ever did as a pro.
That's ridiculous. That's crazy, man.
You know, Kenny.
It's ridiculous. Man, I'll never get over his golf swing. That's wild.
No, it's improved. You haven't seen it recently. He got with a coach. I want to say it was Butch Harmon.
Old Butch
But
Harmon.
one of the famous coaches, that might not be right, but he got with one of the famous coaches, and they really retooled his swing. And now he doesn't have that wild stutter swing where he had, where he would bring it up and almost stop, and his legs would shake, and then he would follow through in a weird angle.
I bet it was Beef. Was
Looks
Beef
more
his
normal
instructor?
now.
It was
It's the
Beef.
only golf name you know, and it's not even a name.
It's the only one I need to know. It's Beef.
Oh, boy.
Beef, come on out to the show. Know you're a big fan.
It's neither here nor
Thank you for
there.
reaching out to us on email and comments and all that. Dude, you're great, man.
Yep.
I love it. Love a good British golfer named Beef with a great beard. Shout out to you, Beef. Also, in the great wide world of sports, LeBron James. James, he
took the all-time scoring record.
all-time scoring record.
That's pretty
King
wild.
James.
So some big news. Let's circle back. Let's go back to the Brady. I think we just dipped our toes in the water with the Brady conversation.
Well, come on with it, man. I ran out of stuff to say. Not a big Tampa fan. I gotta come clean.
Well, the majority of his career was in New England.
Yeah, I
so,
don't like them either. Don't tell my dad.
So that's all of that was just for one thing to say about Brady, that he's got a big contract. You got nothing else about it.
$375 million contract. That's nothing to talk about.
Are you excited to hear him talk about football? I mean, do you have anything else to add?
I think, yeah. I mean, he definitely has some of the best vision I've seen in the quarterback position. I mean, not that he wasn't throwing to some of the best receivers with one of the best lines of all time, but he even when his line wasn't the best, and even when his receivers got downgraded, The guy makes plays, and he doesn't throw a lot of picks.
I mean, being an announcer, broadcaster, breakdowns, whatever it is, you still have to have some camera presence and personality.
I don't know if he has that. I don't think he does. It's kind of boring.
He definitely loves the camera, I'll tell you that. So we'll find out if he can carry it other than his, the role he's playing as the athlete superstar. We'll see if he can adjust because some athletes can do it. Obviously, Chuck, even better at broadcasting than he was in the NBA, which is insane because he's one of the best
he was great
to
in
play
the
the game.
Favorite character to play an NBA Jam?
I mean,
talking to you, Chuck.
There's very few humans that can hold their own against Jordan. And it's like he's so underrated for not winning a ring. He on that Olympic team, he was the best player on the Olympic team. Jordan was on it, but he played better than anyone during the Olympics on the Dream Team. So like Barkley was phenomenal, but my point is he's even better.
And was great in the Monstars Space Jam. He was the orange one. Loved him. Also great acting in that one.
But either way, what we're going to be interested to see is that if Brady can transition and have any of those other skills, or is he just going to be a good-looking face that says dumb shit all the time like Tony Romo? Tony Romo's horrible.
Well,
he has a huge contract. It's horrible. It's like he's not even watching the game.
I'm sure he'll be better than Tony Romo because he always has been. but I don't know about pretty face, man. He's been looking real tweakery lately. He's just getting skinnier. The hair's getting weirder.
His life is collapsing.
Florida is
avocado ain't gonna fix that.
Florida's coming right out of his veins, man. I think that's bath salts and meth. I don't know. I'm not an expert.
Salt life.
Bro, he looks bad, man. He's looking older and older. He looks like he smokes cigarettes now. He does that.
Florida, everything is still rocking here.
Went from not eating tomatoes because they had an inflammatory response
to smoking Reds.
To looking like he smokes a pack of Reds a day.
Ooh.
Oh, man. But anyways, maybe this will be way better for you, Tom.
I'm not mad at it. It's a new adventure, Tom Brady. It's called cigarettes.
Hell yeah, man. Just smoke those Reds, dude. Welcome to Florida, dog.
Florida life. It's a different world out here.
I think Big Tom, I think he's going to do great, man. I think he is. I still fall asleep when he talks, but
he's going to get paid.
Get
paid either way, pay or play.
He's going to be all right, and I think he's going to actually make good points, unlike old Tony Romo.
Yeah. I mean, I think he'll be good. I don't see him as a broadcaster. I see him as an analyst. I see him behind the desk breaking down what's happened during the first half and the final.
Yeah,
I think that's what he'll do well.
And I think he'll explain the quarterback's position. Like those moments where somebody's like, why would he ever throw it over there? Maybe Brady can have a little insight and explain what he thinks that guy, why that happened.
It will be interesting to see if he can transition into not being the star. So this is something I noticed, like if you watch Inside the NBA, which is where obviously Chuck is.
Yeah.
When Shaq joined Inside the NBA, I think he had trouble adjusting to not being the A player, to not being the star. Charles Barkley is the star.
He is, but I think Shaq's
when
my star.
Shaq first came in, I noticed a lot of him trying to talk over Chuck, trying to get more attention. Like he hadn't accepted that this was a new endeavor. He'd used to being the big dog everywhere.
100%.
Probably even when he was with Kobe. That's why they butted heads, because I'm the star, I'm the star.
I do think that Shaq has the best one-liners. I think when he has a one-liner, it hits.
He's finding his lane.
That's fucking Kazam,
He's
dog.
finding his lane.
It's a genie right there.
Before, Big Kazam was just trying to do anything he could to take the attention, not realizing that's Barkley's show. And it will always be Barkley's show.
Yeah.
Ernie is the host. He started it, but when they grabbed Chuck, I mean, magic. Turner himself hasn't made a better investment than Charles Barkley.
Wow.
Write it down. Yeah. On this day, this moment, G. Jones told you the truth.
Truth.
You're welcome, Turner, but you don't even need me to tell you because you
welcome,
know.
Turner.
You know.
I think we threw a little unwanted hate towards Tony Romo.
Why? He fucking sucks.
Whoa. Tony Romo, I know you're watching. You're a way better announcer than you ever were a quarterback. By a long shot. So don't ever feel like you're in the wrong place. You're exactly where you need to be.
High, mediocre, or both.
Oh no, man. I mean, the amount of games I watched him throw away for the Cowboys.
I'm
not even a Cowboy fan.
He's high level mediocre. He's good enough to make it to these kind of conversations.
Sure.
But then he's mediocre.
Yeah. Yeah, man. No. I've never seen so many let down Texans in my life. They're just so sad.
Jerry Jones, his formula is just keep throwing money at the problems instead of actually fixing the problems.
That was accurate. I don't know. Dak's pretty good.
Come on. Pathetic. Another pathetic, overrated, underperforming.
He's got a thumb. He's got a thumb problem.
Oh, he has a thumb problem? Wah, fucking wah. Every NFL player past the first 4 games has something going on. Suck it up, Buttercup. Be better. If I was the Cowboys, Dak is fucking gone. You're gone, Dak. You're garbage. You're trash. You throw interceptions. You've got no poise when it matters. You are gone. Get rid of Zach. Get somebody that can get the job done.
I think you're great,
I'm not even
Dak.
a Cowboys fan.
No,
I just am watching this trash because
So
they're the most valuable
Tua?
franchise.
How do you feel about Tua if that's really how you feel about Dak?
Tua needs to retire because his brain is gone. He's had so many concussions. Someone needs to force him to retire so he lives the rest of his life.
That decorticate posturing, guys. He was throwing up gang signs. I'm surprised he didn't get
take him out
fined.
because his brain is.
It was bad.
It's see you later.
But wasn't it odd that he played better after that? After he threw up the gang signs and didn't get a
it's just
fine?
his life hanging by a thread. I mean, he's going to have one hit and he's done. So, no, he's out. But, my point is they need someone that can get it done.
Well, they've needed that for a long time.
Oh, no, and they don't do it.
Since Marino.
Well, I mean, they were too attached to Dak. This last season, this was Dak's chance.
Kinda.
This was his chance. When it mattered, he threw interception after interception. This is what he is. You've reached the peak of what he is. You have such a sample size to show what he is. You've had so many seasons. Okay, chances are over.
His last game, he threw 3 picks in three possessions.
Pathetic.
Ooh, that hurts. That's a bad day.
You know, I'll take. God, I don't know. Well, I'll take a B squad quarterback over Dak in those moments.
Well, it's clear to me now that we are done talking about Tom Brady. And that
you want to talk about the fucking Cowboys? Nobody likes Cowboys. Not even Cowboy fans.
I didn't want to talk about the Cowboys. I want to talk shit to Tony Romo, and you just you took it personally.
You know, Tony Romo, though, I will say, very good golfer. Very, very good golfer.
I feel like he hits it into the wrong hole.
I'm not sure what that analogy is going for, but
it's like a pick.
He's good.
No.
He hit a shot off of a wooden deck at a Pro-Am tournament. This is ridiculous. It was on like a wooden deck near the green, and he played it as it lied, literally off the deck, and hit this perfect pitch shot onto the green. This is unreal.
Wow. Well, see, Tony, it's not all bad. Just
go, Tony. I'll call him like I see it. You suck at everything else, but you were great at golf.
Well, there you go. And that matters more to Garrett.
Right now, yes, it does. Golf is my current passion.
I want to talk about King James.
Okay, back to King James. Even though you don't even like this player, I know you're all up in arms to talk about it.
I do like him. I don't love him.
You're talking a lot of shit at lunch.
Oh, no, I wasn't. All I said was I bet he cried like he does after every foul. And I think that that's hilarious and true. You know that every time LeBron gets fouled, he makes this face and goes, ah.
Yeah.
And throws his arms up. Bit of a flopper sometimes, but hey, the Euros started it. He's just doing what everybody else is doing. But one of the most fun players to watch drive a basketball to the hole in the history of the game.
Freight train. What is he?
He's a freight train.
250 solid.
Brother.
Like probably running 8% body fat.
Coordinated, crazy spring. This kid's got bounce.
Big
hops.
Man.
Hops.
Ain't no kid. That's a man coming at you.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that charge. Good God, I'm stepping out of the way. I am not taking that charge.
No, I wouldn't take it either.
Oh, my God.
I would take it.
Ugh.
Knock your hairline off.
Yeah.
It'll knock it back.
Oof.
I think that shit's awesome for a guy who gets a whole lot of hate.
Yep.
For a guy who's definitely in the top 3 conversation of all time, at least the top 5.
Yeah, he's on the Mount Rushmore. He has to be.
Like he has to be. he gets a whole lot of hate.
Yeah.
I mean, an abundance.
Well, to some of it, he's put on himself because
100%.
he's self-proclaimed himself the GOAT. He's done a lot of things. Going to rub a lot. You got to let the old heads babble to the end of time about who's the best.
Sure.
The best thing to do, the classy thing to do, is to just take yourself out it, not say I'm the best ever, and just play the game.
Right, but that's not what Jordan did.
Well, it's
right. Wait, he gets a pass because he was just back then. It was like no contest.
There is a difference when you are the greatest of all time, and it's so fucking clear. Then you can really say whatever you fucking want. I mean, Jordan is an anomaly wild, because he was undisputed everything that he said he was. That's the difference. It wasn't like, Jordan, you're in the conversation. Like, no, people were like, sports writers didn't know what to do with him. He's just like, who is this guy?
Motherfucker's wild, man.
Yeah, so let's take that into consideration. He's a special guy.
Yeah, 100%.
Most of the greats, I mean, you can handle it however you want. Here's the thing, though, about being great at anything. It doesn't matter if you reach the best ever, whatever, but you have to think you are the best, period. It's not even a question.
Sure.
You have to believe it. It might not come to fruition, but to be that great, you have to be so obsessive, so self-assured, so cocky, arrogant, all these negative connotation words that we like to throw in there that we don't like. Well, guess what? You have to be that if you want to be the best ever.
Sure.
You got to be distastefully cocky.
But there's guys like Kanye who follow that to a T, and I don't think they're the best ever.
Yeah, well, maybe that's, but my point is,
he's great.
You have to have that mindset.
He's great.
If he didn't have that mindset, he'd still be fucking scanning tags in the Gap today.
Yeah,
that mindset is what took him to the next level. When you get in a meeting full of people you probably have no business being in a meeting with, all these people are above you're punching above your weight.
That's true.
When you step into those meetings and you come in with such confidence and you blow it out of the water, like if you impress those people, that's what it is. You're wearing the clothes you want to be.
Sure.
That's not even the right phrase. What am I fucking saying? Dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
There you go.
So it's like when you have that kind of confidence around people that are doing whatever industry you're at and you bring that to the table all the time, people believe it.
Yeah, I get it.
It's contagious.
That's why I wore this hat.
You are living. You're at the top of your podcast game.
Goddamn right I am.
Those Vipers are the top of the podcast game.
I don't even wear them sometimes. I just put them on the hat so you
just to remind people
so you know
that they're looking at you. If I'm not looking at you, the Vipers are.
That's right.
But anyway, that's my point.
Question.
Yeah, that cockiness.
I need a Google search from you if you got time.
Yeah, I'm on the clock. I got time.
Appreciate you. I want to know how far off Steph Curry is from surpassing King James.
Oh, that's right. You thought Steph Curry was going to be in the point conversation. I don't think he will. But
Come on, man. He scores one more point every shot. Like LeBron's not throwing up mad threes. LeBron did that one fucking drive at a time. And don't get me wrong, I think he's still way ahead of him.
Currently, the list.
Yep.
If Google is correct in this moment.
Yep.
LeBron, 38,390. Kareem Abdul, 38,390. Kareem Abdul, 38,387. Karl Malone, 36,928. Kobe Bryant, 33,643. Michael Jordan, 32,292. Dirk Nowitzki, 31,560. Wilt Chamberlain, 31,419. Shaquille O'Neal, 28,596.
Damn. Curry's not even in the convo.
No, I told you he hasn't been playing long enough.
Wow.
He's nowhere near. Let's see if we can find
where is he at?
His total points.
He can't be that far off there.
I don't know why you think he's even on the list. I mean, he's obviously good
because he's the leading 3-point scorer.
He also shares a lot of the points with his teammate. He has to do. Klay Thompson scores a ton of points. Like he's not the one man show there.
Sure,
he does a lot. He's the best player. That team. He's not a one man show.
I get it. But he scores a lot of points.
A lot of people score a lot of points.
Might be the best 3-point shooter of all time. I'd say it is. Him and Larry Bird.
I will say best shooter of all time. How about that? Shooter.
Yeah, sure. I'd take that all day.
21,183.
He's right underneath.
He's
right underneath.
No, he's
Wasn't
not.
the last person you read 21?
They're at 38,000.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for a guy who's played way less than all those other guys, he's right at the bottom. He's right underneath the bottom guy on the list.
No, dude, 28 is where Shaq is. 28,
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you said 21.
No,
I thought you said 21.
The people above him are in the 30s. That's what I'm saying.
That's my bad.
To be in the 30,000s is rare air. And it's not that he's not good enough. He's absolutely good enough. To circle back to our conversation at lunch, this is going to bring it back. You don't have to just be good. You have to have longevity. Yeah. Longevity is a totally different skill in all sports because a lot of people can reach phenomenal peaks. But to be able to sustain it, to just stay healthy, period. Even if you're good, if your talent drops a little bit, but to stay healthy, to play with these young buck athletes that are in their, these guys are in their 20s, they're prime time. When you're in your 20s, a train can hit you and you're going to get up and shake it off.
But with that being said, I think Steph does have the longevity because he started his career spraining his fucking ankles every game.
You're not making your point well.
But yeah, he did. Why? How not? He's played 10 years since then without any real injuries other than a couple fingers.
You don't think those ankles still hurting? You don't think he wakes up in the morning and got to put a little Bengay on them things?
You think LeBron's knees feel good? Is that what you think?
No, his body probably feels horrible. My point is he has found ways to sustain it.
That's my point.
Body. I think I read an article. He spends something crazy, like $3 million a year on his body or something. Like the treatments he's doing, cryotherapy, training, nutritionists, like you name it.
But I'm talking Steph here. This is a guy who twisted his ankle multiple times a year, like to the point where he needed surgery, and now he doesn't. He has not had an ankle injury in years.
Well,
years.
I can't fact check on that, but I believe you.
Fact check. I believe you. Not a serious one that took him out.
But here's my point.
That I remember.
How old is he? Let's see.
And LeBron started playing way earlier than him.
Because he was good enough then. No, he's one of the rare air. They did change the college rule. To what, 1 year. So not a big deal. You couldn't just go from high school. Kobe went straight from high school. LeBron went straight from high school. Mm-hmm. Some people did it. It's rare air.
Didn't Steph play for all 4 years of college?
Maybe. But my point is, so regardless of why or how, he didn't enter the league. You don't get cupcake points for finishing your degree. Unfortunately for the NBA stats, none of that shit matters.
Okay.
He's 34 years old.
Got it.
So he's already mid-30s. How long do most NBA players, can they hack it? I think this is when most of them retire. I think most of them retire right around now.
When did Dirk retire?
I have no idea.
He looked 51.
I don't know. But my point is the same. He's a lot of points away.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a system where he shares the ball with other guards. He will have to play, another 6 years to reach that maybe? I don't know. How many points does he score a year?
I don't fucking know, man.
And LeBron hadn't yet retired.
No. LeBron.
This is given averages. Let's see.
LeBron's a bad man.
Yeah, that's just giving me averages. Either way, regardless. You can extrapolate it later. Someone can do the math. Regardless of what it is. My point's the same. Good luck. Good luck.
Yep.
Stefan.
Those were two that I wanted to talk about in regards to current events.
Who else? Is anybody even on this list that's still playing? No, not even close.
Well.
So he's the only one that's playing.
It must be a crazy feeling to know that you're shooting your last shot.
Who's below him? Carmelo Anthony, 28,289. Moses Malone, 27,409.
Yeah. It must be a crazy feeling to know you're shooting your last shot or throwing your last touchdown pass. Brady knew.
Tom Brady. Well, that's why he came back. He's like, I can't do this yet.
Yeah.
Even though his season was garbage, but I respect him for going back.
And we were talking about it earlier, and it made me think about that Tony Hawk story I was telling you about. When Tony Hawk, at 48 years old, this is like a year or two ago now, I think, did his last 900.
Oh, that was a year. You made it sound like when you talked to me at lunch, like this had just happened yesterday.
No. I told you it wasn't. But you don't listen to what I say when I talk.
No, I wasn't listening.
No, it was like a year or two ago,
so
I think.
How did this bring up to you? You saw an interview about it, or how did this come to your brain?
I saw the video of him doing it.
Oh, it was just on the internet.
He did try after try. I'm talking injured himself. Was slow to get up a couple times.
Oh, so it's not like he nailed it?
No, dude, you don't just nail a fucking 900 at 48 years old, bro. That's what I'm saying. At his prime, when he did that in competition, he thought he was gonna blow it. Chances are, I'm not nailing.
Even
this.
the first time he did it, it took him a couple tries.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. He did. I don't know how many tries, but it looked like at least 10 to 20.
Wow.
I mean, like,
is that an exaggeration?
At least 10. At least 10. And when he finally got it, the guy just broke down in tears, bro. He knew that the trick that he was the most famous for, that paved the way for all those other athletes and musicians and all kind. He created a whole fucking world off of that shit. Yeah. Video games and all that shit.
Money.
It was the last time he was ever gonna do that shit again. It was the last time he was gonna feel that adrenaline, and that's crazy, man. The extreme sports guys get that a lot more than a lot of the other athletes. Quarterbacks get it, but like
I think all athletes get it, I'm sure. Even if it's like college athletes that once they know college is the end of their line.
Right.
I think they go through that same emotion.
Baseball players, I don't think really get it. Like they don't know their last home run was their last home run.
Yeah, because they just go up and down through the farming system.
Right. Like they don't know. Like they don't know until it's too. Like every time they hit one, they're like, "Was that the last one?" You know what I mean? Like they don't fucking know. Like it depends on the sport. Like hockey players don't know the last goal they're gonna get. Goalies don't know the last fucking stop they're gonna get.
Well, I think like you're talking about, when you're going to retire. You know if it's a year, if you're a professional.
Sure.
You know you're about to retire.
Sure.
I mean,
tennis players don't know their last ace.
Yeah.
You know, like that takes somebody missing the mark. You know, you kind of don't know. You have an idea, I'm sure, but it's crazy. You know, like MMA fighters, the last knockout I had. Yeah. You know, like they sometimes they don't know.
You know, this might be the last podcast we do. Who knows?
That's a good point.
This building might catch on fire. I might lose an arm and decide that that's it. I'm going back to beer.
With my other arm, I
got one good arm. You know what it's for? Drinking beer.
Oh yeah,
it's not for doing podcast work.
Bro, if you come back from this break with no arm, I'll be so impressed with your clairvoyance.
Well, let's think about the last thing we all might do.
I know what I'm going to do.
Let's take a break for our sponsors. And let's think about that last thing that we'll all do.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
We'll see you after this commercial break. Think about your last big moment in life. Hope it's not soon. Check. Sponsor read episode 8, take 1. I'd like to interrupt your regularly scheduled program to thank our sponsors today. Today's sponsor, Daedalus Industrial. Small businesses often think they can't afford to automate their processes, but in this labor market, they can't afford not to. At Daedalus, we help small manufacturers understand the best ways to maximize their production through automation and robotics without breaking the bank. Let Daedalus do an automation assessment for your company so you can get back to growing your business, not worrying about how you're going to staff it. Visit our website, Daedalus Industrial, to learn more. Thanks, and back to the show. Episode 8, Part 2.
And welcome back. Thank you so much to our sponsors. Without you, we We'll just be doing this broker.
Without you.
Oh, there it is. There it is. You know what time it is, guys. It's time for one of these here top fives that I'm going to do.
You know what time it is. This is the second time.
You know what time it is.
We're doing this.
You
but
guys
hey,
know.
You know what time it is.
Tony Romo.
I don't know what time it is, so I hope they do.
Hey, well, give me a round of applause for these Coast Tops 5 because they just are so good.
I like these Co-Top 5s. We get it. Take a little break. Audience loves it.
Yeah. I got one for you.
I got one for you. Up after our commercial break. The vibes were high with this sports talk.
Yep.
So what is the top 5?
Top 5. Oh man, I don't know if I wanted to be sports related. Are you guys okay with that? I don't know if you are. All right, fuck it. We're gonna go sports related. We're gonna go sports related, I guess.
I like.
Hey, this is my shit.
You know what time it is? Do you know what time it is?
I know what time it is. It's time.
Dear God.
All right, this one's easy. I got two for us that we'll go through quick. Top 5 athletes of all time in regards to just performance, just being the best, just best around. Period.
You know, you brought this up as a potential topic at lunch, and I'm starting to wonder if this is two different conversations. You say performance. So are we talking about stats, like points on the board, or are we talking about showmanship?
No, we're talking about performance. The other one is showmanship.
I just asked you. Okay.
No, we're talking about performance.
Okay, so you mean like actual just the best player. You could be boring as fuck.
I literally said performance.
You could be Tony Romo.
Yes. You can. No, listen. Well, Jordan's in both categories, right?
Yeah, well, that's what I want to know.
Jordan's in both categories, but he doesn't have to be.
We even talked about some athletes that are very exciting to watch.
Tom Brady was not a showman. He's great at his job.
Well, I'll disagree because he's not putting on a show, but there's nothing I love watching more than Tom Brady angry.
Okay.
That is the show to me. Some of my favorite clips of any of his playing are when Brady is losing. He's a psychopath.
When he's losing.
Yeah, he is rich, beautiful supermodel wife at the time until recently, family.
Oh, you're calling him pretty again.
I'm just saying
rich, beautiful.
He has it all. He has it all.
All right.
But when something goes wrong in football, he'll punch a child in the mouth. Like his rage is unbelievable, and I love it.
You putting him on your list? He ain't going on my list.
Maybe, I don't think he'll go on my list, but if we're talking performance, of course.
Performance.
He's the greatest football player of all time.
But he's not going on my showman list.
Well, you asked me for the performance,
give me
right?
Performance. I want top 5. Spit them out.
Tom Brady, Muhammad Ali, Babe Ruth. Let's say Nadal. And who else?
And Michael Jordan.
And Tiger Woods / Jack Nicklaus, but I'm a Tiger Woods guy. Yeah, Michael Jordan too. He's on there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
name those off the dome. Boom.
Those were good. Babe Ruth's a little but I get it. It's just I felt like he wasn't playing against the best pitchers around. But for the time, hey, it's your list.
Baseball's not even my thing anyway.
It's your list.
I didn't want to forget about baseball.
I'll forget about baseball every time.
Everybody forgets about baseball.
I forget about baseball. Fuck baseball. No offense. If you're a big baseball guy, I respect it.
God,
but
I don't.
They're not
I
going
want to
on my
talk
list.
shit about baseball so bad right now.
I don't give a fuck about baseball. I respect it. I think it is America's pastime, but I think it's past time that we stopped watching it so much. And they need
they need to make it like 3 fucking innings.
Bro, like this unlimited time thing? No.
God.
And steroids. Make them legal. Can we please make them legal already? Baseball was the best when everybody was juicing.
I will say I like to go to baseball games.
Yeah.
I like the environment.
Hot dogs
Watching
are good.
Baseball is so fucking boring.
On
you
TV?
make that yes. Could you tighten that sport up?
I'd rather watch soccer every day of the week.
Yeah, same thing.
Every day of the week.
I think soccer's boring as fuck.
Every day of the week.
I know the globe is going to be mad at us because it's the world's most beautiful game, but soccer's boring as fuck to watch.
What, soccer is?
Yeah.
So boring?
Soccer, football, so fucking boring.
It is for me too, but I'd watch it over baseball any day of the week.
We're Americans. We're children of the NFL. We have the best sports product that exists.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
I really like going to hockey games. We talked about it, but I think those are the most fun sport to go to.
Okay.
That's my favorite to go to and view live.
I think
because
I gave
they
you
get
like
in fights.
I think I gave you like a top 6. What
You
is your
did.
top
You
5?
gave me a top 6.
We'll go back after. You want to go into mine first? You want to go? You want to spit yours out?
I'll spit mine out. Top 5 performers going
All sports.
All sports. We're going Michael Jordan. We're going Tiger Woods for me.
Yep. Even though Nicholas is private, but man, Tiger's so fucking good.
It's fucking
so
Tiger Woods, dog.
Suck it, Jack.
It's fucking Tiger Woods, bro.
Yep.
This is a weird one. It's off. We said all sports. Rodney Mullen is a skateboarder.
That's fine.
Who blew my fucking gourd from Gainesville. Shout out to Gainesville.
Gone out
That's
of
my
traditional
guy.
sports, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, but the best of all time, the way he just viewed things you could do on a skateboard were so far and above everybody else. I don't even think Tony Hawk would be mad at me with that one.
I mean, they say that about me about podcasting.
They do. They say that about me about co-hosting and everything. Like, I'm probably the best co-host anybody's ever had.
And single hand butt photos.
That's true, too. Sometimes I do it like this. Sometimes I flip it upside down. Little spread action. Come on, man. Who else we got? Fuck.
It's your list.
I didn't think about answers, bro. I just thought about the fucking top 5. Relax.
You did the top 5.
I gotta think another sport.
But you
Tom
didn't
Brady.
think about
Tom
your top
Brady.
5. You just told me Tom Brady wasn't going to be on your list.
Showman.
No, we haven't changed topics yet.
He's a horrible showman. He's not a showman.
Okay, so you've got him on.
He's
okay.
he's outstanding
Fair
performer. He's very boring, but when he throws the ball, it's the most perfect thing ever and makes it not boring. But not because he's such a showman. You know, I'm not putting him in the same list as Conor McGregor. I'm sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
And then I need my number 5.
You're really stressing me out. We got time.
All right, cool.
Take a breath.
I need my number 5. Number 5.
Oh, we got lots of time.
Number 5.
That's interesting you mentioned MMA. I didn't even really consider that, but even though that's one of the big ones.
On you.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't make sense because I'm.
Let me think.
But you know what though? This is probably like most sports. I enjoyed fighting a lot more than watching. So,
sure.
I still like watching a lot of MMA.
Yeah, but you gotta love a good showman.
Yeah. Which Connor is. He seems like a super prick, but man, can he put on a show?
Oh yeah.
Sugar Shane. He's a showman these days.
He's good, man. I could do a whole list of top 5 showmen in the UFC.
Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Sugar Sean, yeah. I call him Sugar Shane too.
Everybody
because
does.
he's a boxer. Because there was a boxer named Sugar Shane Mosley.
I think I never used to say it wrong until I watched him do like a podcast or interview, and he's like, "Oh, everyone says it wrong," and now it's in my brain.
Muhammad Ali.
You said that one.
Is the other one that I forgot. He's also on both lists.
Yeah.
I forgot about him. That was why I was like, I'm not going to say one because I almost said Floyd Mayweather because that defense is impeccable, but he's no Muhammad Ali. I'm sorry, Floyd. I love you. But no. Actually, for my taste, Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Was.
I've never seen anyone move like that.
Well, and there was a long stretch where he was the scariest man on the planet.
Yes. I can see that. I'm still horrified.
I would still.
Don't get me wrong.
With Tyson would be terrifying.
I think that Muhammad Ali had the finesse, but Tyson had finesse and power in a way that was just crazy. It was like he was punching like Joe Frazier, but moving like Mike Tyson or like Muhammad Ali. It was crazy to watch.
It's almost like Francis Ngannou now.
Yeah.
Granted, the difference is Ngannou seems like the nicest guy on camera.
Yeah.
But if you just watch footage,
he hits hard.
He is terrifying. I think we talked about this already, but he is terrifying.
He's got a flat top.
Gigantic human with a flat top.
Dude, the flat top scares me, dude.
Unbridled knockout.
Why does he have that Cool Runnings haircut? That's horrifying. I'm scared.
Because no one's gonna say fucking shit
to him. I am not.
Him.
Matter of fact,
you better issue a formal apology.
I am sorry.
So sorry. I do not want Francis.
Hey,
knocking on this door. Boop, boop, boop.
Francis, hold on. I gotta talk. I gotta say this. Francis, feel the rhythm, feel the rime. Get on up. It's bobsled time. Cool
motherfucker.
Runnings. Hey, Sanka, you dead, man? Why's he got that haircut, bro?
You are not in the studio that often. I'm gonna be the one that answers the door when he's here.
Get some. Get fucked, Garrett.
Damn.
Get fucked.
Francis, I just going to train with you. And when we see Ryan, you can knock him out.
Francis is going to train on you.
Show him that flat top power.
He's going to train on you, dog.
I hope not. I hope not. I would love to train with Francis, but God, I hope it's a good day for Francis. I'm going to treat him to a nice breakfast. I'm going to make sure he's in a good mood. Yeah. We're going to do some light sparring, some training. It's going to be all smiles.
He didn't have to have that haircut. That haircut's out of pocket.
Francis, I think it's stylish. I think it's...
Stop playing.
I think it fits you. Nope. Suits you.
Yeah, it looks like Black Lesnar.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. I can't. Oh, Francis. I'm the one that's going to take the sidekick to the fucking face for this.
Hey, man. Sorry, bro. Don't hit me, dog. I didn't mean it, man.
Oh, dear God.
Yo, he looks bad, dog.
I'm trying to train with a lot of these guys.
He looks bad, dog.
Good news is no one watches this.
They're not in their weight class, dude. You should not train with them.
No, you should train with everybody.
Yeah, well, if they're kind,
yeah,
you should not train with him after this.
I mean, I'm not gonna all out spar. I will spar him, but not like full power.
Bro, all out spar is in the eye of the beholder. If he changes his mind, you're already in the cage.
What does he weigh in at for?
Fucking 300 is what it looks like.
It's probably
like he's
in the heavyweight, right?
Nothing but muscle.
No, it's more than that.
Dude, seriously? He's a big motherfucker, dude. I thought I was going high. I thought I was highballing.
No, dude. You
250?
Let me illustrate the mistake that you're making.
250?
258.
Can't whoop me.
No.
I'm 260.
Body fat.
I'm 260. I'll throw you around like a rag doll. I'll whoop your ass.
Dear God.
Oh, dude. His fucking shoulders look like actual boulders.
More weight than you right now translate to 5% body fat. Are you kidding? That is terrifying.
Nah, dude, I just ate a big lunch, man. I'm fucking there, dude.
I mean, I'm probably... He's sitting on...
Guy's a fucking machine.
70 pounds on me.
Bro.
70 pounds on me.
Bro.
I'm currently at probably like today I'm probably like, I don't know, 187. I want to get back down to below super shredded to like 178. That's me pretty ridiculous. But even now, 70 pounds of muscle. Are you fucking kidding me?
Bro. Remember when you saw Jackass?
That's fucking terrifying.
You saw Jackass? The last one? Where he punched Danger Aaron in the balls?
No, what an idiot.
He uppercutted Danger Aaron in the balls with a metal cup, and it dented the cup.
What a fucking
With
moron.
a glove on.
What a moron.
With a glove on. A boxing glove, he dented it.
You idiot.
Dude, he almost lost his nut.
Take him out of the gene pool. Good.
Hey, man, Danger Aaron's brave, dude. He's got Danger's his first name. It's not even his middle name.
Out of the gene pool as fast as possible.
Danger's my first name. Nobody says that. That's badass, dude. Danger Aaron. Ugh. You gotta respect that guy. He got his tooth pulled out. He hung out with a bear one time.
Dear God, I'm just still digesting how much muscle human Francis Ngannou is.
He's a big motherfucker, dude. Anyways, Showman's top 5. Give them to me right now. Stop thinking about Ngannou's muscles.
It's insane. Really off track here. Showman. All right, pure Showman. You go ahead. Obviously, Muhammad Ali is one.
Muhammad Ali for sure floats like a butterfly and all that.
Jordan also on the list.
Jordan on the list.
Come on, Air Jordan created a whole sub Nike brand.
Jordan's on the list.
Billionaire.
He's on the list
just from his tongue, his moves.
He's on the list. We didn't have to talk about his tongue though. Not like that. Could have said it different.
You know what I'm talking
about. All right. Dennis Rodman.
Interesting.
Dennis Rodman.
The ESPN cover of him in the bride gown was something I'll never forget.
He's tied for him and Birdman.
I
love both of those guys. Him and Birdman.
The Birdman's so Miami.
I love it, but he's from like Colorado or some shit, isn't he?
Yeah, but he found his home in Miami.
Birdman And Dennis Rodman, somewhere in that list. I don't know where they sit. Probably Rodman was the first.
But talking about greatest of all time, you get
Showman.
Okay, greatest showman.
Showman.
Birdman is not on that list. He's too small of a kid. No,
I just love him, dude. You don't have to be good.
Birdman is not on that list.
I mean, you brought up Sugar Sean. He's only had like 5 fights.
Most people don't even know who he is.
O'Malley.
He's not on my greatest. I'm just saying. He's
all right, you're right.
showman.
I'll take him back. I love him, but Rodman.
I will accept Rodman. Yeah.
Conor McGregor.
Of course, yeah, McGregor. I'll agree
without a doubt.
I mean, he was just a tidal wave into the UFC.
Tyrant.
The UFC was just getting going. He's probably the UFC's
the most infamous
first superstar. They had a couple. I would say like Chuck Liddell brought it up, but I mean, I'm talking like global superstar. Conor McGregor took that.
You ready?
Business.
You ready for my number 5? Who's actually my number 1? And I don't care what you think.
Sure.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ooh, no. I'm totally fine with that. Totally fine with some WWE action.
Don't care.
So savage.
Bro.
Bonesaw is ready.
Again with that one. We got to get you another quote.
It's the best quote, though. Him and the Spider-Man. It's so good, though, in Spider-Man.
Macho Man Randy Savage. My number 1.
It was like a gift to everyone that he was in that movie.
Macho Man Randy Savage. My number 1, hands down. Don't care what you think. It's a sport.
Well, they're performance athletes. They're not. It's not a sport.
But they're athletes.
The show is a performance, but they are absolutely athletes. These are performance athletes.
Sure. And he gets my number 1 because charisma is that entire sport. Like it's half of it, half of the performance aspect. Performance athletes. He nailed the performance and the athletics. He is the perfect performance athlete holding the belt. Come get some cream of the crop, rises to the top. And I definitely have him as my number 1. Fuck all the rest of the people I just said.
Dang.
Fuck them.
I mean, it's funny how much we kind of talked about, maybe this was last episode, I don't remember. All the confidence, the cockiness you need to be the best.
That's what we talked about last episode.
But there's something so intoxicating about watching it. Like, what comes to mind? He's nowhere near on this list, but Johnny Manziel. Johnny Football, for a time, he brought so much excitement and the cockiness, the money. I love watching it. Yeah. I love watching that
Ric Flair
cocky
is
attitude.
Another wrestler that's on that level.
Garrett's wrestling kick. I love it.
Oh, that's it. They're just they embody that shit. They are the showmans. You know, they that was their goal, was to try to be the biggest showman. And very few make it. Most of them are
Johnny McEnroe.
Yeah.
The original bad boy of tennis.
Yeah.
You cannot be serious. I mean, smashing right at a time when no one was doing that.
I get it.
Yelling at the sidelines, referees, I don't even know if that's the line judges, whatever. Yelling, smashing rackets, yelling at people.
I get it.
I mean, the attitude. I like someone that's a disruptor, that brings some fucking attitude to the table.
I feel like tennis is in the same category as wrestling personally, but I get it.
One is a sport, one is a show. You're right.
But I mean, I get it.
Some of the most athletic humans on the planet.
Well, you said that. Somebody agrees with you. There's a bunch of people with tennis rackets that agree.
They're not going to win the bench press contest
or any of the other contests.
To go 4 straight hours in a one-on-one competition.
Yep.
Bro, they're some of the best athletes on the planet. Like it or not.
Nope, don't like it.
I know you don't.
Not a soccer player. They can't outrun a single soccer player. They can't outmove a single soccer player. And we're talking about soccer players here. Just want you to know. They got better cardio than tennis players. The tennis players know it.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Nope, tennis players probably have the best cardio.
Nope.
Yeah, I'll put it over
swimmers
soccer
have
players.
the best cardio. Stop playing. Yeah. You're wild. Get off this tennis dick.
You know, we didn't do best ever. We did my swimming. We could have said Michael Phelps. That could have been one.
He was definitely a top performer.
I didn't even think about the pool. I swam laps today. I didn't even think about the pool.
Well, that's what you get for jerking off all these tennis players. You said fucking Nadal instead of Phelps.
Well, yeah, Nadal's a fucking animal. Like, come on.
Yeah, he's a tennis playing animal.
I'm trying to think of some more showmen. Like, we can talk about lunch. Chad Ochocinco.
Ooh, damn it! I wish he was on my list.
Ochocinco, baby.
Yes, he deserved to be on my list.
Not only do I love his antics, because his antics were fun.
Yep.
Not just like rude and mean. Not only do I like his antics.
He was fun. Change his name.
I like the way that he plays the game.
He's awesome.
His catching radius was unreal. I once watched a graphic on SportsCenter about his catching radius, because it's not like he had the greatest quarterback of all time. Was it Carson Palmer at the time?
Yeah.
Throwing in balls, not the most accurate, but if you put it anywhere in 2 Ocho Cinco body lengths, he will get it. He will outreach any direction, anywhere.
Fucking man.
His ability to catch balls that no one else had business in catching was unreal. That, for me, was a big part of the show. Out of nowhere, Carson would throw a ball that probably was a throwaway, and Ocho said, you're thrown out of bounds? I'll just get it for you and bring it back in bounds.
I actually watched an interview. I don't know how recent it was. I saw it recently, but you know, with the internet these days, it could be fucking 10 years old. But I saw it very recently.
Your Tony Hawk video that happened yesterday, that happened 2 years ago.
I didn't say that. You just don't listen. You were too busy thinking about yourself.
I was thinking about the Memphian sandwich.
Oh, my God. This kid was so hungry.
All right.
He was saying that all of his jewelry is fake because he was rich. So why would he spend that kind of money on jewelry? That jewelry is supposed to make you look rich. He is rich. So why would he buy the real stuff? And I was like, you're a fucking badass
awesome.
Genius motherfucker.
You're awesome.
Dude. He was like, why would I buy real jewelry? Everybody knows I can afford it. That's a bad investment.
His stock portfolio is beautiful.
Yeah. He just fucking bought fake shit. I loved it, dude.
God,
I loved it. You love to see it.
I do love to see it.
You love to see it, man. Good for you. Hey, man, you're on my list somewhere. I don't care. It's a top 6.
Some of the wealthiest people I've ever met, they do not show it.
No, they don't.
There's not.
Got there.
Yeah, they're not stunting anything. They're smart, they're calm. They look like everyday people. They just happen to be
like
multi-millionaire.
Yeah, for sure.
Sitting on 20 mil, no
over.
problems.
We're way over.
We're not even close to over.
Oh, I thought we were. Sorry, guys. Don't worry about that.
We got so much time. I got time clock, video, camera, phone, computer.
That's my bad, guys. We're still learning how to do this whole thing. That's my bad. Ngannou, fucking Scorsese, Romo.
Ngannou gonna fuck your shit up.
Hey, no, he's not, bro. That shit was funny as fuck.
Mark this down.
Hey.
Date and time.
Hey.
Because all this internet shit is gonna allow me to train with some MMA people that we haven't met before.
Not him.
And we're gonna network our way to Ngannou. And because, obviously, like you said, I shouldn't train with him, but guess who's in my camp that's a giant human that can train with him?
Nope.
Guess who it is. I'll give you one mustache guess.
I am going to train on running now.
Francis, I got your training partner. He's ready. He's so ready.
By the time we are in any level of success enough to meet you, Francis, I will be so fast. You'll never catch me, dude.
You know?
You won't catch me. I don't think, maybe.
I already think I know some people that can get us into this training.
All right.
But I'm gonna let it settle. I'm gonna let you get to your zone, but this clip will live forever. And I can't wait to play it for Francis.
Hey, man, I hope Francis gets to see it. If it makes it all the way to Francis, we're doing something right.
That's true.
And I'll take that ass whooping. If that means that if Francis if Francis co-signs, if I can get Francis right here, we can go one round. One round, I'll wake up. I'll wake up quickly, hopefully.
You heard it. We all heard it.
I'm wrapping myself in a fucking mattress.
I love it. You want to talk about professional life goals? This is going to the top of my vision board, baby.
Bro, listen.
Kohane, Ngannou.
That shit,
2026.
That shit is funny as fuck. I don't care. I'll never apologize for that joke. That joke was amazing.
See, here's what's funny is I got some connection you don't even know about. I have a direct connection to Stipe.
Okay. All right. So where is he?
It's in the weight class.
So where is he?
So I'm going to train with Stipe.
If I don't see Stipe in here, then everything you just said is a lie.
And you know who I know has Ngannou's number?
Who?
Stipe.
No, he doesn't. They're not friends.
One Kevin Bacon connect away.
They're not friends.
Probably not. I don't know that for a fact, but that's in the connection.
No, Stipe doesn't even have a phone.
Ooh, he doesn't need it. I'm going to get it from his manager.
Stipe's got beeper. Got a pager.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Stipe doesn't. He's not a big
I'll
not a
send
people person.
I'll send a carrier pigeon to Ngannou. I don't care.
No, well, you know what? You know who I know?
Yeah.
I know this guy Carl. He works down the street. He's a pizza delivery guy.
Yeah.
So I'll just bring him pizza, and then he'll probably get over it. I know people. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Fair enough.
Fair. They might not be important people, but they're important when you get hungry.
That's true. You need a pizza, you got one.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we've set in stone your tombstone.
I'll be fine.
2026. So what are we back on? Performance athletes. We got to think of some other. I feel like, I wish we would have done a little more homework. Sorry, fans. We're shitty at homework.
Nah, man, we don't need homework for this one. Like, if they're a good performer, we'll remember.
Who are we missing? Write it down below.
Yeah, comments, guys. That's what you're for. We can bring it up later.
Colleen will read it, and hopefully it's some hard hitters we've missed.
I'll read it.
Like, who really shakes shit up when it comes to sports?
That swimmer for the girls' side sure did.
Oh, the trans swimmer?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not performance. That's what we're talking about. That's not like singing and dancing.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
Man, I can't think of anybody.
Shake shit up. Terrell Owens used to shake shit up.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Terrell Owens used to shake shit up.
Yeah, I agree with that. I love the press conference he called where he was just working out in his driveway. Oh, yeah. Do you remember that? I don't remember what happened. Like, he got suspended.
I just remember a bunch of interviews with him crying.
Oh, I'm just talking about the one where he called his press conference. It said he had like some important news or something.
Yeah.
And he was just training in his driveway. They didn't give him any information. He's like, no, I'm just ready. I'm just getting ready. Like, it's ridiculous.
Fucking dude on the wall, dog. John Daly.
John Daly, my man.
Bro, he's on the wall, dude.
I got his autograph directly behind the camera.
He's on the wall and you said Tiger.
John fucking Daly.
On the wall and you said Tiger.
Yeah, what's wrong with me? Fucking rock star of golf. One of my
just as good as Tiger
idols.
Drunk with a cigarette in his mouth.
Like, that's my idol. I want to be such a talented athlete that still parties like a rock star.
Well, don't worry, John. I won't forget you. He also has a room in one of the Hooters where he sleeps at night. Found that out.
My man.
Like the original Hooters. I think Daytona maybe. I don't know what the original one was, but he has his own dorm.
John Daly Jr. just signed a contract with Hooters.
Well, there you go.
His son is a really good golfer. He plays for Arkansas.
I could see that happening. Yep, John Daly's a
great one. Great catch.
Glad I thought of it.
Great catch.
I do what I can. I do what I can.
I should smoke more cigarettes.
Fuck, man. What's another one? Ricky Bobby? No, he's not real.
Yeah.
No race car drivers, really.
I mean, you could do, what's his name? It was on that Formula One series, the Aussie kid.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not rich enough.
I'm losing it.
I'm just not rich enough, dude.
Daniel Ricciardo. I didn't have to finish typing. Daniel Ricciardo. He's a real showman, real character.
Who else? What was that fucking swimmer that got in all the trouble? Lochte. He was from
Florida. Ryan Lochte, Florida baby. Partying championships. We like
Used to party at his old house, man. That's real.
That's the party timer. That's the Sparty. Blabbering everywhere. That's the timer for our sponsors. But write something below about who your favorite party athletes are. One moment. We'll be back.
Hey!
Episode 8, take part 3. All right. Welcome back to the show.
We had an oopsie.
Technical difficulties. If you're watching this on YouTube, you missed probably a good 20 minutes of video.
The audio will still be there.
The audio will be there, or we'll cut it just straight to this, which I don't know what we'll do. But,
who knows what we'll do?
But I got to be honest. I fucking hate having to do all this technical shit. I just do it so we can do what we do. One day, I'm going to pay a professional that won't make all these mistakes.
And I appreciate it.
And everything is going to be great. But until then, I am trying to do everything. And I fuck up a lot, and I'm going to continue to fuck up. But the good news is, if you are listening, you get a bonus 20, 30 minutes. If you are watching, you also get that bonus. So
that's right. We're not going to
welcome to the show.
We got to reward them for watching that stupid shit.
No Patreon here. Just, what do you know? My MacBook's on low battery too. You know what? Fuck it all, batteries.
Hey.
Elon Musk, make a fucking battery that will last longer than one episode for this camera.
Step your game up, you musky motherfucker.
I'm sure I can buy a more expensive camera, but guess what? Daddy Warbucks is out. This studio is it. We're capped. Until these sponsors start paying the bills heavy, we are capped. So
capped up, no cap.
Enjoy the show. No cap, we capped.
Recap.
let me recap. No cap, we capped. Okay.
Hey, man.
Does everyone understand what's happening here?
I don't. But I just want you guys to know, in all seriousness, he was just kidding. We have an entire production crew back there. We're out here balling. This is actually filmed in front of a live studio audience.
You're all fucking
Isn't that
fired.
right? Live studio audience. Can I hear it?
You're all fired, producers, all of you.
Yo, man. We're just out here doing it, man.
Oh, dear
We're
God.
not in an apartment right now.
Dear God.
This is a huge-ass studio. You should see it, man. It's wild out here.
I mean, it is actually a studio. It just happens to be in an apartment.
Well, same. It's a warehouse. Isn't that right?
Whatever.
Right.
What the fuck ever.
All right, man. So what do you feel? What do we want to talk about for the last 20 minutes?
I'm a little deflated.
You're a little deflated? Do you need a top 5?
I need beer back in my life.
No,
like,
dude.
what the fuck?
We're not going down that rabbit hole.
Drinking coffee and then pretending it's got bubbles and.
Do you want to talk about? So we've been talking about athletes. So I do have some fitness things we can talk about in regards to fitness.
No.
Not really athletics.
No.
You're bummed, dude.
No.
You're
totally bummed.
All right, cool. Well, we're going to do a top 5 then.
Okay, top 5.
Do you want to do food?
Food. Yeah, I need to shake it up. Food. If can't drink, let's talk about food.
That's right. All right. Top 5.
Scratching my nose. You ever scratch your nose and it looks like you're picking it? What's the difference?
Yeah, no.
If I scratch
there's no
like
difference.
right here
No,
because it itches.
That's a pick, dog. Because when I go like
But
this,
there's no booger.
Sometimes there is though. Sometimes I'll go like this and make it look like I'm scratching my nose. I got a booger, dog.
Well, I was scratching it.
I got
It's
a
just
booger.
just on like the inside lower part, like it itched right here. So is that a pick?
If there could potentially be a booger there,
But picking means like I'm looking to pick something out. Like there's a boogie woogie up there that I want to take out of this equation.
yeah. But like I got a big ass nose, bro. I can thumb and just boogie.
But literally, like it just itches.
It's called the thumb and boogie.
Because I did a quick itch and I was like, I bet that looks like I'm picking my nose. But I
You
really
did
want to know
pick
the
your
difference.
nose. The difference is up to the eye of the beholder. You don't get to choose when you pick your nose. It's
So-
what they
so-
see.
So regardless if it's a scratch, if you go inside
Yes.
the nose cavity.
That's why do you think people go like this so hard? Like on the outside. They don't want to go in. They want to go in, but they can't go in.
I guess I'm just out of class these days and I went straight to scratch.
Bro, I'm digging. I'll be in there digging, dude. I dig, dude. I don't give a fuck, man. What does it matter? Look at me.
I think it's just perception. Like it's funny how some of these things are socially acceptable and some aren't. Like a sneeze. A sneeze is socially acceptable.
Because you can't control it.
Well, what about fart?
You can control it. You have a sphincter muscle.
Some
you don't
say-
have
some
a sneeze
say,
muscle.
Some say you can control your sneeze.
No. You can cover it. You
pinch
can
your
hold
nose.
it in. You can. But then it's like you almost pop an eye out.
Yeah.
You know, like
Okay, if I'm trying to hold a fart in, maybe I'm gonna like pop a ball out. I don't know.
No, dude. You know you've held farts. You look like a fart holder. You look like you hold farts in opportune situations.
I'm actually the opposite.
Bro,
I hate holding a fart more than anything. I will duck away in a corner, whatever it takes. I gotta let that thing out.
Bro, I won't hold a fart for nobody. I wouldn't hold a fart for my mother. And I love my mother. I love her. I love her to death. I ain't holding that fart, dude.
I mean, here's the thing. If you try to hold a fart, it goes straight back up in you, and I feel like then you feel uncomfortable.
You could explode.
Yeah, like that's not safe.
What if you burp and it smells like fart?
Yeah, that would be interesting. That would make burps a whole nother ball game
That
if your
would
burp smelled
gross.
like butthole.
Fucking burps giving people pink eye.
Yeah. Well, think about then blowing it in their face. Yeah. Oh, look, and we got a light going out. You got to talk about technical goddamn difficulties.
Nobody likes that light.
No,
anyway.
this one I can plug in. Fucking A.
Like
Carry the load.
Fuck that light. Fuck that light. No, man, fuck. All right, well, anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe while this guy fucks with the light. Plot twist, that motherfucking light that I don't know if you can see is going to go out right after because they got unplugged at almost the exact same time. So while he fucks around with these lights, I just want to say that I really appreciate you guys. You know, all 10 of you, you know, Martin Scorsese, Tony Romo, Francis Ngannou. I mean, there's not a lot of you, but we get quality. You know what I mean? We get quality out here. And I really can't thank y'all enough because it was just yesterday we had regular jobs, you know?
We still do.
And now we still do have those regular jobs, but now we do this too. Now we do this too. So, you know, like I really appreciate you guys because if it wasn't for you guys, we just have our regular jobs and not this, you know? Like this, we would just do this to nobody. And that'd be weird. That'd be fucking weird. But instead we got the 10 of you, which makes it not weird. We got viewers. Yeah, we're out here getting views, man. And you can't take that from us. Hey, man, fix a light, bro. You're on light duty. You got off the headset. You don't get to talk about what I'm talking about. You're not even here right now. Go fix a light guy. I look way better now. I got my hair light. Got my hair light, my hat light. It's flickering. It's awkward. It's odd. It's just, well, that's all right. You're doing great back there, but just, you know, you worry, but you do you. I'm going to talk to my viewers. It seems like just yesterday we were here just doing this for nobody. And now we're still kind of doing that, but I feel like somebody, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. That's all that matters at the end of the day. You know why this is happening, right, Garrett? If you guys can see this on camera, you know why that light's flickering? Because he should have left it the fuck alone, and he didn't. And now it's making him look silly. So now we're looking janky.
I look awesome.
No, this thing looks stupid. We look stupid right now. But I look good. Without that hair light, I don't need that. That's not a necessity for me at all. I could go the rest of my career with no hair light and nobody would say shit. Except for Garrett. But yeah, man, you know, it's just it's been a journey. And I'm happy you guys could be on it with us. We're not really good at this yet, but we're not bad either. I've seen a lot of bad podcasts. I've also seen a lot of bad lighting guys. I have a feeling one's behind me right now, but I'm not really sure because I'm not looking. That's better. That's way better. Let it ride. Let it ride. You leave it alone. Leave it alone. I love that light. Yeah, a lot of bad lighting guys in the business. Sometimes you just got to get what you get. And I got a shitty lighting guy.
I don't know how to fix what you fucked up.
I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit.
No, when you braked, I told you this when you hear me. When we braked and you thought you turned it off, you changed something.
Oh.
And once again, we have all this stuff that I don't know how to use. I don't know how to fix it. So you got the fucking cop lights behind you now.
Hey, man. Boop, boop. This is holding the police. Fuck it, man. I don't give a fuck. I think that light should be like that every time we shoot. That's how I feel.
This is distracting.
Nah, dude, it's not distracting. Get back in the game. You walked away. Hey, he'll never leave you like that again, viewers. I'm sorry that he did
Honestly,
that.
Honestly, I'm about to leave you right now.
You're leaving again? Hey, I just want you guys to know this is a PSA for people with OCD. Don't let it run you. You know, don't let it determine what you do with your life. You know, if somebody touches some shit and you don't want them to touch it, you don't have to reorganize it right now. If a light randomly burns out, you know, that's just what it's gonna do. And you just gotta run with that, man. You can't be sitting here fucking with the light in the middle of your podcast like a fucking dickhead. 'Cause you just look stupid. You know, you'll just look stupid in that moment, and everybody will go, "What the fuck is this guy doing?"
Even though my headphones are on, I hear you.
Yeah. Oh, wait, you can't hear me? That's on me, man. That's my bad. I thought you took them off. They reach all the way over there.
You're acting like because my headphones aren't on. I don't hear you right next to my face.
Honestly, I wasn't fully aware how it worked, so I thought that I was good. I thought we were just. I thought I was talking to them. I didn't really know.
Well, go fuck yourself. I got the light. I think it's close as it's gonna be fixed right now.
How do I look? Does it?
You look good, thanks to your fucking top shelf lighting guy. I know apparently you've had all these bad lighting guys in your life.
Dude, the lighting guys we have around here suck ass. They're almost as good as the battery guys.
Dear God. Yeah. I'll take that one on the chin.
It's my fault.
All this bonus footage that people are supposed to get, and it's garbage. It's all garbage.
So, anyways, what the fuck were we talking about? We were talking about nose pigging. I know that, but we could talk about something else.
We started, you're about to do a list, and we got distracted from it, so.
Oh, I was going to do a list. It was
So what's the list?
You want to go sweets or hearty or like lunchtime shit?
Give me a top 5. All right,
I was just asking for a preference on what the top 5. Top 5 sub places. Go.
Oh, sub places.
Places to get a submarine sandwich.
Well, obviously, I'm going to put number 1 McAllister's because we've been, it's kind of been, this is really just because it's the taste is literally in my mouth from lunch.
Why is that
the
so
McAllister's
good,
Memphian is a game changer. I like their club. I like their chicken club. And now the Memphian.
And they're Italian.
Is next level.
Very underrated. If you never been to a McAllister's, do that.
The bread is underrated too. I thought about that.
Absolutely.
I had a conversation with myself while you were talking about something and I wasn't listening.
Oh, probably Tony Hawk.
Probably talking about Tony Hawk. And I was really thinking about bread. I was staring at your sub and my sub, and I was really thinking about how do they get the bread this perfect.
It's so moist.
So yeah, they're up there. Boom.
All right, number 2.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to say Publix. Motherfuckers. If you don't live in the Southeast and don't have a Publix is a grocery store that makes some of the best subs in town.
Yeah, and also, if you live in New York, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if you live in New York, you spend half your year here anyway.
Yeah.
So,
so good, dude.
Let's get real, bitches.
If you live in New York, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
just
just
don't. Oh, what
shut
about
it.
the deli on 5th Avenue and 33rd? Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
shut the fuck
fucking,
up.
where are you going to get to go to Capicola?
We don't got
Florida,
gabagoo. Shut the fuck
fucking
up.
gabagoo.
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck a Capicola.
Fuck
I'll
you.
just say it out loud.
Fuck you.
All those fatty, salty meats.
Yeah.
Give me some turkey,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Okay. Cat's Deli. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
We're talking about sub places for the rest of the world.
For
Not
the
everything's
rest,
about you.
Not one-off in New York.
Not everything's about you.
A guy in the fucking Brooklyn that's been doing it for
Yeah.
20 years, and his father's been doing it for 20 years, and his father 20 years. Like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
We're talking
Yeah.
about something we can
Yeah.
find.
So Publix
Next.
is in Florida.
Grocery store, motherfucker. What's the
Delicious.
Southeast?
Southeast, but it's on the up and up, but it's where shopping is a pleasure.
It is. And this shopping is a pleasure. I will pay more at the grocery store that's cleaner, friendlier, nicer, well-kept. So
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
The only thing I don't like about Subway in regards to their subs,
Oh, so you're putting Subway on it. I'm
I
fine
mean,
with
no,
that.
I didn't mean to say Subway. I meant Publix. My bad. Fuck Subway.
Right? It's best sub is a
Publix.
fucking Subway.
Bleh. Fuck Subway. Publix. Pub subs is what I meant to say. The only thing I don't like is that they hire the slowest moving old ladies
There's
on
no time.
planet Earth to make your fucking subs.
They got all the time in the world, baby.
Yo, that shit's not cute when a bitch comes up and is like, I need 5 for my children.
And it's always the goddamn chicken tender sub, which takes forever. They want 5 chicken tender subs, which takes an eternity.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God.
But
Okay.
anyways, number 3.
Jamie John's.
Wow. All
Jimmy
right.
John's. I'm telling you,
Hell
the
yeah, it's good.
secret to a
100
good sub
100
sub
club.
shop is the bread.
Yeah.
The bread's the vehicle. Everything else is important, but
I like the basic ingredients.
But-
Hellman's mayonnaise.
if
Dijon.
the bread is off,
Grey Poupon. Yeah, the bread's
the boat's going to sink.
I mean, yeah, it's the vessel.
Doesn't matter how good the motor is.
It's the vessel.
The boat's going to sink.
It's the vessel.
So Jimmy John's, highly recommend. I love it. I'm a big fan of the Bootlegger Club. It's the turkey roast beef.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
I like the Italian.
A lot of good options.
Italian nightclub is what it's called. I also really like hunting endangered species. Thank you. Did you know he did that?
What?
At Jimmy John's, he got canceled, dude.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, dude.
Guess what? We just brought you back.
Yeah. Now, hey, Francis Ngannou, go get you one, dog.
Oh.
I'll take you out. I'll get you one, man. Come on, man.
Ngannou. In my mind, Francis Ngannou should have the voice of Dikembe Mutombo to make him.
I could see
Well, then
that.
he would be the devil. He'd be so terrifying.
I think he still scares me. I don't care how he talks.
He's so friendly,
He's scary, dude.
and he doesn't. And Dikembe Mutombo has borrowed the devil's voice, so his voice is the most terrifying voice
I don't
that
trust that
exists.
hairdo. That hairdo's that's out of pocket.
All right, next up we got. I will throw just because it's in my brain, and honestly, I really don't go there that much, but I like it. Jersey Mike's,
Yes.
and it's because of
Yes.
I give them shit because their formula is so
Yes.
basic, but the formula is good.
Bro, they make decent Phillies, dude. Shut up, Phillies. Shut up.
Their sauce game, you got to get it Mike's way.
Yeah, 100%.
You got to get it Mike's way. That's the thing.
That Chipotle sauce.
Well, no, Mike's way is not a Chipotle.
What is it?
It's like the lettuce, tomato, whatever, but it's their spices and their sauce. It's like
yeah,
oil
they
and
do
vinegar.
the sweet peppers.
Yeah, but it's like their house oil and vinegar. Something about it. The spices and the oil and vinegar. Oh,
no,
phenomenal.
man. I'll eat their Chipotle sauce out of the tube.
I don't even know about their Chipotle sauce
Well, it's on all of their spicy
because I
ones.
usually get it Mike's way.
Well, you should do Ryan's way next time.
We'll try it. We'll try it.
Keough's way.
And you know, it's funny. I've gotten their Phillies and stuff before, but the only thing that bothers me about those is it's frozen.
What is?
The meat.
Oh,
I'm sure most of them are, but
cold cuts,
like
dude.
I see them taking the chicken
the
Philly or the
chicken,
Philly.
yeah, and it's
that's
frozen.
what I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I think if they had a little something fresh, just ready to go, some fresh steak or roast beef that's ready to go, it would be so next level. Because I agree with you. I've had their Philly and it's good. I like it.
Subway doesn't have frozen meat, and their meat is garbage.
Well, it's all garbage at Subway.
I wish it was frozen. But all right, number 5.
I feel like I'm just out of sub places. How many sub places exist?
You know,
What else you got for like a general sub place? There's not a lot. I think
well,
pretty much named them
there's
all.
one that I don't want to name that's really good, but I don't like their business practices. So
We're on the edge of our seat, Keoh. Call them out. Call them out.
I don't want it. No, I'm not giving them. They don't get the benefit. We got like 20 viewers here. They don't get the free advertisement. No, absolutely not. I'm going to go throwback. This one's wild. When was the last time you went to a Quiznos? Holy shit, dude.
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I fucking love Quiznos.
yeah.
There's like 3 airports that still have them,
Yo,
and that's it. They don't
what?
exist anywhere else.
Carbonara, chicken carbonara.
Yes.
Bro.
And, okay, Quizno, one thing they understood from the top.
How to cut the bread.
No, the sauce game.
Oh, and the sauce game.
Their sauces are some of the best in the business.
You right.
Oh,
right.
my God. A lot of times I would do 2 or 3.
But bro, they
look at
cut
me
the
I'm
bread
crazy.
like on both sides. They cut like the triangle out, or like they.
do you remember when Subway used to do that?
Yes.
They used to be the Subway original cut. They cut that stupid triangle out and put all your food in and put the little triangle on top.
Yeah, they did do that.
And that was fucking stupid.
But Quiznos made it good somehow.
Well, in Quiznos, almost all their subs get toasted, which is
Yes.
phenomenal. You go through that little toaster.
Yep.
Oh, man.
You ever been to a Schlotzsky's?
Yes, that's a good one. You don't like that?
I love it.
Schlotzsky's Deli. See,
love it.
this is good because we're bringing back a lot of good ones.
I believe that was a Jewish delicatessen, but don't quote me on that.
Probably Schlotzsky. That
Sounds like it.
yeah.
Sounds like it, but I'm an idiot. So if I'm
Schlotzsky.
wrong, relax, Jews. I don't know shit.
What else? Firehouse subs. I'm just trying to think of more sub shops. This isn't on the list. I'm just trying to think like.
That was the one I didn't want to talk about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what makes me mad? The one in Gainesville, at the time, they had it where it went through like this steaming process.
Yeah.
But not all of them do that. It was like the only one.
Yeah.
Like, what a trick.
They're fake as fuck. I just like.
they're full of shit.
They're
Fuck
full
'em.
of shit. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
I just like that they have hot sauces, but other than that, go fuck yourself.
What else? This is not in it, but I'm gonna go pita pit. That's to me similar. I fucking love a pita pit.
We are some Gainesvillians for that one.
Pita pit's everywhere, son.
Is it? I haven't seen one in a minute, dude. When was the last time you saw a pita pit?
There's one here.
Well, there you go.
Bro, they're everywhere.
It's a Florida thing.
Pita pit.
I haven't seen a lot of pita pits, man.
I'd put pita pit over most of these sub places.
I put it over at least half of them.
So fucking good.
It is, but it's always a little small for me. Like I'm always like
depends on how much you stuff the pita. Depends on what you're getting. Yeah. Get a little more of this, a little more of that.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, no, you're right, man. You're right.
Sandwich shops are. I mean, you could go down a whole rabbit hole of hot versus cold. It kind of depends on what you're in the mood for.
It's pretty much hot for me. I'd say 79% of the time.
Something about when I'm buying a sandwich, I want it to be hot. I don't know what it. Everything could be the same.
I feel like I want melted cheese.
I feel like I'm getting more value if it's hot.
I want melted cheese,
even though I like cold subs.
Sure.
I feel like my values exponentially increase if they just melt it, toast it, something. Now I feel like, oh, I'm being taken care of. This is something special.
They're doing me right.
Oh man, what is it? It's almost like if it's like a cold sandwich, I'm just slapping it together at home. Couple pieces of fucking bologna, cold, eat.
Yep, for sure. I get it.
So, I mean, you got anything else for the top five?
For that specific top five, you basically hit my entire list. I'm very impressed that we have. I was going to do one, but you hit everything. I named a couple offbeat ones that I forgot about, but no, man.
Schlotsky's was a good pull.
Whoa.
I mean, that's bringing it back to Quiznos reminds me of airport food. Like, unless you're in like a nice private lounge, like some of the baller lounges. Dog. I'm saying airport food sucks. Unless you're in some of the premium lounges, the airport food fucking sucks.
Really overpriced for what you get.
Well, obviously it's overpriced. I mean, they're running a scam there, but the choices are mostly bullshit. The problem is I think that's what the general population wants. They want shitty food all the time. And if you want to get something
I don't really think so
healthy,
anymore.
It's fucking crap.
I think the airport knows they got you by the balls.
No, I know they know.
So they just give you whatever they get the best price on.
Just cheap shit.
Yeah, whatever the fuck.
I usually go to like the restaurants there, and I'll sit down and get a beer and something there because the fast food shit is garbage. I don't want it.
I gotta get in those lounges, bro. Because the last time I sat down to have drinks at a bar at the airport, I spent like $150 for like 2 drinks. Like there was like 2 drinks, but I bought a guy around. We both had 2 drinks, but it was a lot of money.
You bought a guy around? Did he have nice calves?
He did have good calves, dude. He had shorts on. That's funny that you say that. I was traveling with him.
Talked about it last episode.
I was traveling with him. But yeah, he had good calves too.
Maybe you were after those drinks.
No, I'm not going to change my ticket just because the guy had nice calves. It's ridiculous. We went to the same place. Then we hooked up.
Yeah, well. Airport sparks a lot of romance.
No.
Number one spot in the U.S. for romance.
That's bullshit. That's not true. That's a lie. You made that up.
No, no.
All I see is stressed out people.
I read it.
All I see is stressed out people at the airport, bro. People yelling at each other. They're not nice.
Oh, airports are a funny place. I used to be super loose cannon about going to the airport until I missed a flight. And now I'm forever scarred, and I have to be there way early or else I'm in a panic.
Really?
Missing a flight. Have you ever missed a flight?
I missed a flight and got on the next one.
Okay. I lost 3 days of a snowboarding trip.
Oh, my God.
So.
Oh, my God.
I am forever scarred.
How long ago was this?
2 years ago.
God damn. I missed one and got on the next flight. I was literally delayed an hour. Maybe 2.
So you didn't learn your lesson.
No, I didn't.
Let me tell you, they came down on me hard.
Yo, they had you bent over a barrel, brother.
Yeah, and now I refuse because I've seen the dark side. I won't miss another flight.
Man,
I don't care. I don't care what I got to do to get there early. I don't care.
It's
not
lounges.
worth the stress.
You need the lounges, dude.
I need the lounges.
We got to get that Chase Sapphire. Chase, if you're watching, which I know you are.
I need to get an Amex Black Card and, getting some of those lounges. Although a lot of the lounges now, like, I think if you have any Amex, you can get into some of them. Like,
yeah, but you only get into, like, one. I want all access. I want to just
I don't think there is an all access one.
Oh, there used to be Chase Sapphire. Used to. I don't know. You probably have to pay $2,000 a month for that shit now.
If you fly a lot, it's probably worth it, but
I don't.
I'm not going a lot lately. I'd like to go on some more action, but
I don't do dick, man. But I'm trying to go to Australia. That plan, I'm looking at tickets right now. I'm about to go to Montana for a snowboarding trip of my own. And I think that's it. That's all I got right now.
Well, hope you make your flight.
I'm not missing that Australia flight, dog. Them shits are $1,000.
Let me tell you, and you ain't getting booked the next day either.
That's $1,000, bro.
It's gonna be more than that, I think.
Yeah, probably. Wow. 1,100 is the cheapest one I found.
It's one of the furthest places you can go from here.
Yeah, man. Unless you just want to fly the wrong way somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, can I take the long way? I'd really like to take the long way. There's a lot of in-flight movies I missed this year.
I know I'm in LA right now, but I want to go to Hawaii, and I was wondering if we could fly east.
Oh, taking the long way. Well, if you guys have made it this far, you took the long way with us. We made it the long way.
Hell yeah.
Don't miss your flight. Power your batteries.
Turn on your lights.
Until next time, guys. Let us know where you're flying if you missed your flight.
Peace.
We're out.
Yeah.
That's it. Cap the video.
It's late night.
Name of this episode will be Taking the Long Way.